Why hello, why hello. We have come to the end of the trade deadline. It is past and gone. The teams cannot change from here on out. We've got quite a few weeks still left. 5 weeks left to be exact. Let's take a brief look at the standings. We see the Lightning still at the top, 18-3. 9-3 in conference. They have a perfect record against teams that are not in their conference. They also have not played the Tax Evaders yet. That is the one matchup across the entire league that we have not seen yet. Tax Evaders and Lightning. Every other team has played each other at least once. That one will be happening next week. This week we see Lightning and Flock. Tax Evaders face the Rocketeers. The Tax Evaders are sitting in second place, 14-7, just one game ahead of the Flock at 13-8. Then, quite a drop between the top half and bottom half. The Stars are in fourth at 7-14. Then next up are the Fury at 6-15, and finally the Rocketeers at 5-16. Now, the Fury just passed the Rocketeers for 5th place after they took down the Tax Evaders, preventing the series sweep. That also enabled the Flock to close in. However, the Flock do have to play the Lightning while the Tax Evaders play the Rocketeers. So it's unlikely that they'll pass this week. But that does have a good sign for the future. Now let's take a look at the teams. Team rosters have not changed. At least not recently. Not since the last trade, which was the stadium trade between the Tax Evaders and Rocketeers. The last time a player was traded was when I believe the Rocketeers and Lightning made a trade. No, the last one was the Lightning and the Fury. It was the trade of Green Dry Bones for Diddy Kong. And Yellow Pianta for Daisy. Okay, those 4 players were traded last. We haven't seen any movement since within these rosters. That was, I believe, week 5. Quite a long time ago. So these teams have been set for a while. These will be the teams for the rest of the season. 5 more weeks. We've got the All-Star break coming up in 2 weeks. So we'll get to see one of the Lightning Tax Evaders matchups before we go there. Daisy leading all the pitching categories. Strikeouts per inning. She's leading in ERA by a significant amount. She's leading in walks and hits per inning pitched. Meanwhile, on offense, we see Hammer Bro and Boomerang Bro moving up the standings. Boomerang Bro reclaimed the top spot. Then we have Petey and King Boo fighting for that 2nd place spot still. Hammer Bro, although he is still very close to the top spot, is now in 4th place. Then in 5th place, we see Fire Bro jump above Donkey Kong, and Donkey Kong is actually right on the border of 6th and not being on the leaderboard. The player right behind him is Mario, his own teammate. Mario has just 1 less RBI, but 1 more home run than Donkey Kong, which is pretty impressive. But that's enough stats talk. I think it's about time we get into these games. First game tonight is going to be the Fury at the Stars. Let me pull up my rosters. The Stars, they're hosting at Wario Palace. They've got their captain Waluigi. Meanwhile, the Fury, they have Diddy Kong. Let's get the whole Stars lineup in here. Red Noki, Toadette, Monty, Dark Bones, Red Magic Koopa, hold on, there he is, and Red Toad. Alright, that should be it. That's the Stars. Now for the Fury. I was about to put Daisy on their team. Daisy has not played for them in quite some time. That would have been a tremendous error. Both Goombas, both babies, and then the one and only Yellow Pianta. And those defenses went pretty quick. Looking at offenses now. These are also pretty quick. Fury. I'm starting to remember. I'm just trusting my gut. And then also double checking at the end, because it can never hurt to be safe. Alright. Wario Palace is the site of our first game tonight. 7 innings, no mercy. No mercy. Like Cobra Kai. And we shall begin. Welcome to Game 1 of Weekday 1. Or, what the hell? Game 1, Week 8, Game Day 1. We have the Fury taking on the Stars for the 22nd game of our league. 22nd game day, that is. We've had 63 games so far. This is the 64th. We now have a full Minecraft stack of games going on. Yellow Shy Guy pops out to left field for the Fury to lead off. Next, Yellow Pianta's going to get one down just above Red Toad's head. That brings up a runner on, one out for Blue Drybones. This one is slapped way down the right side. That goes foul. Next one he's charging on, sends to left field. Another one caught by Toadette. No! She bobbles it. She bobbles it, and Blue Drybones is able to make it safely to first base. A reach on error for the Fury, but a player on base is a player on base. Gray Drybones star hits, but it's not going to be a great shot. It's grounded to Dark Bones, and they get the runner at second base. 2 runners on, 2 outs. We've got Paragoomba. Paragoomba with an RBI chance, but also a chance to end the inning, and it looks like he's going to end it. Yes, he gets thrown out at first. The Fury are scoreless in the first inning. That brings up the Stars. They've got Red Toad. Red Toad. His stats have been the exact same for the last 3 game days. 602 batting average with 9 home runs. Exact same batting average. I am impressed by how perfectly he managed to preserve his batting average. And he strikes out here to start the game off for the Stars. Next up is Dark Bones. Slaps this one high up to center, and it gets down. That is a single for Dark Bones. That puts a runner on base for King Boo. King Boo lines it out to Gray Bones. A great diving play by him. That brings up Wario with 2 outs. Wario drills this one to center right. It gets down. Are they going to bring around Dark Bones to score? They're going to try. And they'll get it. The Stars, they score the first run of this game. The Stars are having a very disappointing season so far. They are performing way better than their record suggests. King Boo is leading all players league-wide in RBI. Or no, I think he's second place. He got passed by Boomerang Bro from the Tax Evaders. But still, having a player in second place league-wide in a close battle for the top, very impressive for the Stars. And not to say that their other players are slacking either. They've got quite a few solid performers. Like Waluigi just drove in a run here. Their players are just getting unlucky. Or I suppose their defense might be more so to blame. They've struggled a lot against these higher ranked teams so far. Oh, and Baby Mario gets hit by a chain chomp there. That's going to score another one for the Stars. They seem to be able to perform only against the Fury. A fortunate fielding mistake. I suppose it's not as much of a mistake if it wasn't something that was your fault. An incident in the outfield that allows the Stars to take an additional run. Red Noki here. 2 strikes, 2 outs. And she'll strike out looking at that one. That ends the inning. 3 runs for the Stars. Goomba. Hoping to start a rally for the Fury, but that one's not going to do it. Pop out to right field. That will top off the Stars in terms of stars. Another pop fly. This one, Diddy Kong hits over to left field. Star chance on the line. The Fury, they really want this one. Though it wouldn't hurt them too much if they didn't get it, now that the Stars would be able to. And they are going to win it, though. Baby Mario drives one on base. He's got his brother on base. Can Baby Luigi join him on there as well? Slaps this one to Dark Bones, and that's thrown for the out. The inning ends scoreless again for the Fury. Disappointing start so far for them. They just need to hope that their defense can prevent the Stars from pulling away too much. They're going to get a good out here. This one grounded to Blue Dry Bones. Toadette up now for the Stars. She takes an inside ball. Slaps this one through, but Gray Bones able to grab it and throw it for the out. That's 2 on the inning now. With Red Toad up to bat, he's charging, but misses there. A little too early on the swing. That one he just watches. Goes by for strike 2. This one's clobbered to the left side. That one hits the back of the wall, but it's just a single for Red Toad. That brings up none other than Dark Bones. Still 2 outs for the Stars. This one is slapped. Blue Dry Bones makes the catch, but can't make the throw in time. That's a base hit for Dark Bones. And that puts 2 runners on for King Boo. This is a scary at-bat for the Fury. They want to end this inning right now and prevent any of these runs from scoring. But one swing of the bat from King Boo, that goes foul. One swing of the bat is all it takes to make this lead 6-0. 2 strikes on King Boo. Can they hold him out? That one is a strike. Oh my gosh. That one catches the very corner of the plate. That must have been a few pixels. That was insane. Great placement by Diddy Kong there. Gets the strikeout. Stops the Stars from scoring anything on that inning. That was good for the Fury. They just have to start doing something on offense, too. Swung the line to King Boo. 1 out. Yellow Pianta slaps it foul. This one is drilled straight to Dark Bones. 2 outs. Blue Dry Bones up to bat. The first Dry Bones for the Fury. This one is hit over towards Red Match. Thrown to first for the out. A 3-up, 3-out inning. The Fury are still scoreless. The Stars. They're hoping to get back on the board, extend their lead a little bit. Wario drills this one down the left side. That's not going to get out, but it will hit the wall and be a single for Wario. That brings up Waluigi. He charges there, but misses the swing. Probably for the best. Waluigi strikes out. Looking at that one. That brings up Red Magic Koopa. Red Magic Koopa takes a strike. Watching takes another one. We see the ever useless pickoff attempt. Red Match slaps one up the middle. That's 2 runners on base. I swear, if I ever see a pickoff attempt to work, I will not retain DK and PD. Like, I'll let one of them go. If there's ever a single successful pickoff attempt, I promise it will happen. Because I'm so confident that we're not going to see a pickoff. Another one scores for the Stars there, an RBI for Red Noki. You can hold me to that. If you ever see a successful pickoff attempt in this league, I will not try to retain both DK and PD. Another run scores for the Stars, a slap by Monty Mole. Next up is Toadette. This one slapped by Toadette. That's going to score another run. 6-0 Stars lead. That brings up none other than Red Toad. Chemistry on base. Will he go for a charge swing here? No, he's going to star hit this one. It should be caught by Baby Luigi. Monty Mole's trying to tag up, but he's thrown out. That's the double play to end the inning. Getting a little greedy there, the Stars were. That gives the Fury an opportunity to score before the first half. We're in inning 4 out of 7. This one marks halfway for these teams. It's 1 out for the Fury. Paragoomba. Paragoomba pops this one high to left field. Is that going to be gone? That stays fair. That's a home run for Paragoomba. Paragoomba hits a bomb. I believe that's his first home run of the season. Paragoomba hits a home run. What an incredible moment for the Stars. Or for the Fury, rather. That is not a good moment for the Stars. Goomba slaps this one to right field. It's popped out. Well, the Fury have a run on the board now. A home run by Paragoomba. I believe that's his first out-of-the-park home run. I think he might have had an inside-the-park one. A Goombomb, the GOAT. It's true. We see our second Goombomb of the season. Dark Bones thrown out at first. Sands, the manager of the Stars, is rather confused. That is fair. Although it is just 1 run. You're still up by 5. Boo hits that one foul. And strikes out there. That's 2 outs on the inning. Wario up to bat. Wario sends this one high to right field, but Baby Luigi is under it. That ends the inning scoreless again for the Stars. Can the Fury continue to try and mount this comeback? They're down by 5, but they're not quite out yet. This one's hit high to left field by Baby Mario, caught out by Toadette. Next up is Baby Luigi. Luigi drills this one to first base, but it's caught by a jumping King Boo. He may not be doing so hot on offense, but King Boo is locking down on defense pretty well. Wario makes a great diving play there to end the inning scoreless again for the Fury. Waluigi slaps this one, blue dry bones, diving catch. Great reach there. That brings up Red Magikoopa, lines it straight to Yellow Shy Guy. 2 outs on the inning. This is a pretty defensive game, especially for being on one of the smaller stadiums. Red Nogi slaps one up the middle. That'll get down for a base hit. She also rolls into one of the stars buried on the field. I do believe that the stars already had all 5 stars, though, so it didn't do too much for them. Monty's then going to fly center field. That ends the inning for them, scoreless. Now we're in the top of the 6th. Just 2 chances left for the Fury to come back from this. They've got Yellow Pianta up now. Yellow Pianta far and away the best batter on the Fury, but he strikes out there. Blue Drybones slaps this one towards the right side, gets on base. Good start for the Fury slap hitters. Will Greybones be able to do the same? No, this one's going to be grounded straight to Wario. Not a double play, though. Greybones is able to make it safely to first. Paragoomba up now. Hard to follow up that performance. He pops out there. Very short pop-up to the first baseman, actually. That brings the Stars up perhaps one last time. If the Fury can't score 5 in the next inning, this would be the Stars' last at-bats. Toadette's going to pop out to right field. Gives a star chance to the Fury. Both of these teams are full on stars now. Red Toad watching the pitches go by. 2 strikes so far. And he strikes out there looking. 2 outs on the inning. Charge swing is whiffed by Darkbones. Next swing is also whiffed. Can he make contact? Yes, he does. Drills it down the first base line. That's going to get down for a single for Darkbones. That will bring up King Boo one last time. He's got a runner on base. Can he do something this time? Takes strike 1. Next one is sent through the infield. That will be a base hit for King Boo. Next batter is Wario. Wario's being patient. He's got 2 balls so far. This one is star hit, but that goes way foul. This one drilled down the left side. A semi-charge from Wario. They're going to try and send Darkbones home, but they're not going to make it. The Stars are thrown out there to end the 6th inning. The Fury have one more chance to score 5 runs. They've only scored a single run this game off of a Paragoomba homer. This could be the lowest scoring game we've ever seen. 1 run would certainly be the new record for lowest runs scored by a single team. And a 7-run game total between the 2 teams would definitely be a record as well. But the Fury are starting off well in terms of their slap hitters. They've got 2 on base. Baby Mario up now. Will they be able to break the barrier, keeping the Fury away from history? That's a good chance there. That one's thrown in the tornado. Sent foul, but caught. That's going to be a triple play to end the game. And the Stars do it. They hold the Fury to just 1 game. 1 run in this game. That is a record-setting win. Now, they only scored 6 runs themselves, so it wasn't a terribly impressive performance from them. But their defense did what they needed to do. Wario's the MVP there. Holy shit on. I don't know what that means. Holy shit on. Okay. I understand now. I just read it again, and it clicked in my brain. Holy shit on. They got shit on. The bullshit lives on, it's true. King Boo didn't do anything, but he didn't need to. 1 RBI from a single homer. They only had 7 base hits all game. 2 from Blue Drybones, 1 from Yellow Pianta, 1 from each of the Goombas, 1 from Diddy Kong, and 1 from Baby Mario. Very disappointing game overall for the Fury. Their pitching was pretty solid. Diddy Kong got 6 strikeouts, only used 1 star pitch. And of course, only allowing 6 runs is pretty solid. But the Stars held down even more on defense. A 1.29 ERA, and that's not even adjusted to our 7 innings. That's just a 1 ERA for Waluigi. He only got 1 strikeout, but that was apparently all he needed. Didn't use a single star pitch. On offense, pretty much everyone got an RBI except for the top 3 batters. Dark Bones got 3 hits, Red Toad got 1, King Boo got 1, Wario got 3 hits and an RBI. All the other players got 1, with Red Madge and Red Noki getting 2. So yeah, Wario certainly was the best choice for MVP here. Pretty low scoring game. This one was pretty quick. That gives us time to move on to our next set of games. Next 2 games in our matchups tonight. The very next one will be the Rocketeers and the Tax Evaders. Tax Evaders are hosting the Rocketeers. Oh, I was about to put Birdo on. That's the Flock. That's the next game. Let me try and do it by who's being where. They have green Koopa Troopa. Oh, and then they have green Magic Koopa. Then it's black Shy Guy. Left field is red Para. Then in center is Hammer Bro. And Bowser Jr. And that should be good. I didn't really enjoy doing that. That took far longer than I think it should. We ain't doing all that. Just gonna throw the players on the team. Sort it out from there. They have Dixie. Then who do they have? They have green Para, red Koopa. They have a yellow Magic Koopa. And the last 2 are... Is it blue Noki and red Pianta? I think so. Yes, I'm pretty sure. This is true. This is true. Okay. Oops. Didn't mean to swap him out. Just wanted to switch his position. Alright. There's the fielding for the Rocketeers. Tax Evaders. They start off with green Madge. What the fuck? Why do I have 2 Bowser Juniors? What the hell? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, I didn't get their picture. Oh, I can't take him off because he's the captain. Oh my god. Even though there's 2 copies of him, I can't remove him. This is so sad. My bad, gang. Why was it on Luigi? Hold on. And it still had Yoshi's background. What the hell? What the hell's happening? Okay, we're locked in. We're locked in. Yeah, so that's why we don't go by position. Because I forgot that Bowser Jr. was already the pitcher. I did not give them the right pitcher. That caused problems. That will not happen again. I will do this shit the long way. Oh. Missed buttons. Oh, missed buttons, my behated. They could never make me love you. Let's see. Fire Bro. Dixie. And last but not least, Yellow Madge. Right, that should be good. He's already on Powerful. Okay. Now we should be good. Hammer Bro. Nope. Boomerang Bro. And he's starred. And for the Rocketeers, their lineup is still the same. Nope. Nope, not this one. other power hitter. Dude, Forgotten Variant would absolutely murder me if I tried to star Red Pianta again. Bro does not like starred Red Pianta. And this one, since it is hosted by the Tax Evaders, is going to be on Mario Stadium. This one, I've got to save, and then we can start going with our game 2 of the night. Watch your stamina, that does not exist. We got rid of that. Players are better. They're stronger. I turned on a mod that makes them not get tired. That is kind of one of the weirder things that we did. I'm still kind of back and forth on it. I like it because it doesn't like fuck up your fielding. Because once a fielder once the pitcher gets tired of pitching, then they randomly sub in any fielder. There is no consistency to it at all. Like in Sluggers, at least it goes, we pick a captain character first. And then if there's no other captain characters available, then it goes to like the next best pitching stat on your team. So it's pretty controllable in that regard. But when it comes to this game, it is entirely random. 1000% random. And it's very frustrating to try and plan for when your pitcher gives up 7 runs, which is a lot more of a problem here than it is at Sluggers. This game's a lot more offensive, at least in terms of hitting homers and stuff. It's a lot easier for players to do that without the buddy jumps. So the pitchers get tired a lot more often. And so there's a lot of random swapping around, especially if you get a random player that's not a good pitcher. Then that only means people are going to score more runs on you. So I think overall, having no stamina for the pitchers has been helpful in keeping the defense of the league a little bit better. I want to compare by the end of next season, or by the end of this season, compare the amount of runs each team scored to the amount of runs teams scored last season. Because I think currently we are well past the halfway point of last season. So I should be able to take a look at the docs and see where we are compared. Who knows? Anyways, lock in on the game. I have to focus on the game. The Rocketeers have scored 2 runs here in the top of the first. There's 2 outs, 1 runner on. Red Pianta slaps it just foul. That's strike 1 for him. With 2 outs and a runner on base, this is a high important situation for Red Pianta. He has 3 balls though. Could be walked here. No, he slaps it, and it's caught by Black Shy Guy. Unfortunate line out for him there. That ends the inning for the Rocketeers. That brings up the Tax Evaders with Green Madge to start off this first inning. Green Madge slaps one through the right side and makes it safely to first base. That'll bring up Bowser Jr. Bowser Jr.'s got chemistry on base right now. He's going to slap this one. It goes up the middle. That's another base hit. And what's Boomerang Bro? 2 runners on base. Chemistry with one of them. Charges, but lets it go. Strike 1. Next one swings, but it's too early. Strike 2. He lets the next one go by, and it's a strikeout for him. That brings up Hammer Bro, who star hits it just over the infield. That'll go down. They're going to score Green Magikoopa. They've got 1 run scored so far and just 1 out on the inning. Bowser up to bat. He's got double chemistry on base. Will he go for a charge swing? He just looks at that one. His next pitch, he slaps over to left side, and it gets down. Yoshi does not tongue catch it. That will give up a run. That ties the game. An unfortunate mistake for the Rocketeers. Still just one out on the inning. Will Red Koopa Paratroopa be able to keep it alive? It's this one high to right field. It's going to try and be a sac fly. And they're going to score a Hammer Bro from that. The Tax Evaders now take the lead, 3-2. Okay, so I just did the math, and it's about the same percentage of runs. We've done 7 weeks of this one, and the original season was only 10 weeks long, and we've scored about 70% of the runs that they did total. So despite having pitchers be staying in every time, it seems to be pretty similar distribution. This one is popped deep up to center right, but it gets down in the gap. They're going to do an RBI double. Tried for the triple there, but gets thrown out. They decided to not even try and throw out the runner going home. So I guess that's good for the Rocketeers. They guaranteed that one would get in. And they tied the game up with that. That brings up Dixie Kong. Slaps it to the left side. That gets down. Yoshi up to bat now. Charges, pops it up to left field. That's going to be caught by Red Koopa Paratroopa. But there's still one runner on for a Hammer Bro. Or Fire Bro. My apologies. He's going to line it through the left side, and that's going to get 2 runners on base. 2 on base for Red Shy Guy. Sends it deep to the left field gap. That's going to score Dixie, maybe Fire Bro too. They're going to try for it. And they get it. The Rocketeers are up by 2. They started off pretty strong so far in this one. 5 runs scored in the first 2 innings. They've still got this inning going though. Yellow Magic Koopa gets one down on the right side. Just past Green Koopa Troopa's reach. That's 2 on for Blue Noki. Will she be able to slap on base, or will she end the inning? She slaps it and it gets over Black Shy Guy. That's an RBI single for Blue Noki. She now puts the Rocketeers up by 3 runs. It's 6-3. That puts chemistry on base for Red Pianta. This could be a big moment. This could be his hero moment. Or he could strike out. He's just watching. He tries to go for a star swing there, but is way too close to the plate. Or way too far from the plate. And strikes out. But 4-run inning, still very solid for the Rocketeers. Tax Evaders up now. They lead off with Peach. Star chances on the line. The Tax Evaders are out of stars. The Rocketeers still have 2. Peach pops this one over the infield. That's going to get down for her. In fact, that's going to be a double for her. Yoshi tried to cut the ball off too early and ended up having to run out of the way to grab it. Shy Guy drills this one down the right side. It's bobbled by Blue Noki, though. They're going to try and score Peach, but they won't. She's thrown out with the laser beam. Even if she tried to turn back, Black Shy Guy had already stepped on third, so she was trapped anyway. Laser beam certainly mattered, but her decision-making didn't matter that much. Green Magic Koopa up now, 1 out so far for the Tax Evaders. They have not scored yet, but they've got a runner on third. A sack fly for them would be huge. Instead, Green Magic's going to strike out looking. That brings up Bowser Jr. A sack fly would no longer be huge for them, as it would just be a fly out. This one is hit by Bowser Jr., star hit, but it's caught. Jumping grab by Red Shy Guy. That holds the Tax Evaders scoreless, keeps the Rocketeers up by 3. Green Koopa Paratroopa hits into an error from Green Koopa, but it's grabbed by Peach. They're still able to secure the out and prevent him from getting on base. Next up is Red Koopa Troopa. Red Koopa Troopa grounds it just past the left side. That's going to be a base hit for him. That brings up Dixie Kong. She's got a runner on base. Takes 2 pitches, 1 of each. This one is slapped foul. That's 2 strikes now. This one gets down. That's a single for Dixie. Yoshi now up to bat. The captain has a chance to use a star swing, maybe. Instead, they're going to pop it over to the right side, but it gets down. Yoshi sends that one, tries to go for 2. They score a run there. An RBI double for Yoshi. He was really pushing to Dixie to go for another base. She was staying there on second for a bit, but he was like, no, go, go, go. Good captain knows when to encourage his players. That's still 2 players on base for Fire Bro. Just 1 out on the inning. A sac fly could also be big for them. But obviously a home run is what you want to see. 2 strikes on Fire Bro. That one's an outside ball. Unfortunate for the Rocketeers. Fire Bro strikes out there. Next up is Red Shy Guy. 2 outs, 2 runners on base. He is that clutch type player. 2 strikes. Star hits it to the gap. That gets down on the left side. That scores 1, 2. And is a double for Red Shy Guy. He has that clutch gene. The Rocketeers now lead by 6 runs. Diving catch by Green Koopa ends the inning there. Boomerang Bro lines that one to the left side. That gets down for a single. Rocketeers going crazy. Absolutely. They are so upset that they're in last place. Hammer Bro drills that one. That's a 2 RBI homer for the Tax Evaders. That's going to put them down by just 4 runs now. They're now within Grand Slam reach. Bowser is up to bat. Bowser's got a 2-1 count so far. That one's an inside ball. Good patience there from Bowser. He lets that one go to strike. And he strikes out looking at that. Bad call for Bowser. Now there's one runner on again for the tax evaders. Green Koopa Troopa up to bat. Koopa Troopa takes his first strike there. 2-1 count. This one's hit up to the center right field. That gets down. Koopa the Quick able to make it to second. He's trying to go to third. And he makes it. He also scores a run there, an RBI. Coming from Red Koopa Paratroopa. Peach up to bat with an RBI chance for the tax evaders. Just a 1 out on the inning still. And this is a big opportunity for them. This one's slapped up the middle. That's going to score Green Koopa. That closes the gap down to just 2 runs now. Tax evaders are still behind, but their offense is doing everything they can to make that not true. Black Shy Guy sends this one down the left side. Or into the left field, I suppose. Peach gonna come home from that. That cuts the lead down to just 1 run. Just had a replay of that RBI. Now Green Magic Koopa is up to bat. Forgotten Variant is sad. Hey, you still have the lead by a little bit. I apologize for my statement. I was wrong, says Massive Wiener Man. Dude, what is up with Yoshi? He has not been going for his tongue catches. I feel like he should be getting these. Regardless, the tax evaders tie the game there. Boomerang Bro back up to bat. They could flip this one in the other direction. It's lined over to the left side. They're going to score Green Mage off that and take the lead, the tax evaders will. Rocketeers had such a great start on both offense and defense, and now the defense is falling away from them. A 3-run homer for the tax evaders. They just piled on the runs this inning. It was just 3 runs in the first 2 innings, and now they've had a 10-run inning, the tax evaders have. They'll get out number 2 there, a line drive by Bowser. And next up is Red Koopa Paratroopa. That brings up the first batter for the Rocketeers, which is Blue Noki for this inning. Will she be able to start a comeback for the Rocketeers? They had such a strong start, it would be terrible to see that go to waste, and she's going to strike out. Not how you want to start the inning off. Red Pianta up now. Sends this one up center field. That's going to be a single for Pianta. Green Koopa Paratroopa hits this one over to left field. That gets down. Another single for the Rocketeers. Red Koopa Troopa. He's got 2 strikes. But he star hits that one to the gap of the outfield. That's going to get down. That's going to score 1, maybe 2. I guess they are. They're going to get 2. It's an 11-13 game now. This might just be an offensive face-off. This one is going to be lined out to Green Magic Koopa. His magical catch, able to grab that. Yoshi up now. Still 2 stars at his disposal. He's just going to do a regular slap. Gets down on the left side, and that's 2 runners on base. 2 on base for Fire Bro. Lines this one. It gets over Koopa Troopa. Bowser Jr. is stunned by it. They're going to try and send Yoshi home. That's a bad call. He's thrown out. Very risky play for the Rocketeers, and it does not work out for them. They do still manage to score 3. They cut the lead down to just 1 run. But the Tax Evaders now have a chance to extend it. Green Koopa Troopa. 1-2 count. 2-2 count. Swung on and missed. That's a strikeout. That brings up Peach. She's going to slap one down over the right side. That gets down for a single for her. Black Shy Guy gets one down over on the right side as well. That's 2 runners on base now. Green Magic Koopa sends this one up the middle. They're going to try and bring Peach home from it, and they will. Tax Evaders extend their lead to 2 runs now. Next batter for them will be Bowser Jr. Jr. has a 1-1 count. Drills this one up the left side. A tongue catch by Yoshi. A great play there. They're not able to tag up any of the runners. But they secure the out and put the Tax Evaders in a 2-out situation, but Boomerang Bro doesn't care. He drills this one. It's gone. A 3-run homer for the Tax Evaders. Boomerang Bro piling on the runs for the Tax Evaders. It's now 17-12. Hammer Bro up now. It's a 2-0 count. This one's popped to the gap. That one gets down for a double. Whoa, they're going to send him for a triple. No, they send him back to second. Brings up Bowser with a runner on base. Chemistry. Bowser at a 1-1 count. Swings way early. Strike 2. Lines a Dixie Kong star hit. But the laser beam from Red Pianta and Fire Bro being too big for Hammer Bro to body check means that the Rocketeers are able to end the inning there. That's a combination of multiple abilities. All just to get one more out. Yellow Magikoopa pops one over to left field. That one's going to be thrown out. Next up is Blue Noki. Blue Noki swings on that, misses. Strike one. Next pitch is slapped foul. Off to the left side. Strike two. This one is drilled straight to Green Koopa. That's one out, but Blue Noki's safe on first. Pianta slaps one. It gets over the infielder. That's a runner on base. Two runners on base. But two outs, and it's a high importance situation for Green Koopa Paratroopa. Green Paracoopa here has 3 balls on the count. Takes that one down the middle. That's fair. Strike one. This one is also in the zone, so he decides to slap it. That scores a run for the Rocketeers. In fact, they're going to go for 2 with Red Pianta, and they get it. They cut the lead down to 3. Big burst of scoring for the Rocketeers off that one hit. Two-out situation. Now they've got Red Koopa Troopa up to bat. This one gets lined foul off to the left side. Next one is inside for ball 1. Next pitch is slapped up the middle. They're going to try and score Paracoopa from it, but the chemistry from center fielder Hammer Bro throwing to Boomerang Bro behind the plate. And they're able to stop that run, the Tax Evaders are. That puts them up on offense yet again. Red Koopa Paratroopa grounds out to Yellow Madge. Next up is Green Koopa Troopa, otherwise known as Koopa the Quick. Who strikes on Koopa Troopa? This one gets hit through the infield. Green Koopa's going to get a double from that. Forgotten Variant says, I finally have a good offensive game. Unfortunately, it's against the Tax Evaders. Yeah, kind of disappointing. It is also partially because of the stadium. It's a lot smaller than your home stadium where you've been playing on, with a lot smaller walls as well. So it stops some of your hitters from getting big shots. It also allows the Tax Evaders to get big hits, and that's why, for a team like yours, it might be better to have a lower scoring game and just hope you can out-defense them. Just hasn't quite been working out. The offense is just not consistent. Tax Evaders, they score a run there from Black Shy Guy's hit. Green Magikoopa up now, sends one through the left side. That gets down, and that's going to score Peach. Another run for the Tax Evaders. 19-14. Bowser Jr. here is going to slap one down to left field. Another scored run for the Tax Evaders. Boomerang Bro drills this one. That's another 3-run homer for him. That's his second of the night. Both of them being 3-run home runs. Yeah, unfortunate to have one of the best games of your recent season against a team that just overpowers you with home runs. This one is popped out by Hammer Bro, popped over to the right side. That brings up Bowser with 2 outs. Bowser drills one up to center field, but Red Koopa Troopa gets under it. He's able to end the inning. The Tax Evaders are back up by 9 runs. 2 more chances for the Rocketeers. They're going to get 1 out there from Dixie Kong. Okay, yeah, if you want to see the last time that the Rocketeers scored 14 points or more, you got to go all the way back to week 3, where they scored 15, also against the Tax Evaders, also at Mario Stadium. Then before that, they scored 14 against the Flock at Bowser Castle, 16 against the Flock at Bowser Castle, and then 14 against the Lightning at Yoshi Park, which they did win both of the games against the Flock, but they lost the game against the Lightning and the game against the Tax Evaders. I think the theme for your team so far has just generally been smaller stadium stops the other power hitters, so that might be a little bit better for your team. Again, it's past the trade deadline, so nothing to be done about it from here on out, but for next season, it's important to learn what stadiums benefit which teams. I think honestly for my team, Yoshi Park is not the best stadium anymore. I'm sorry, says Massive Wiener Man. Yeah, I think you cursed them. A Peach home run. I'm sorry, Rocketeers. The Tax Evaders, absolutely going bonkers right now. That's not Peach's first home run either. I think that's her 4th. That is how ridiculous the Tax Evaders are right now. Yeah, that is Peach's 4th home run of the season. That is impressive all on its own. Black Shy Guy, not able to get his 4th home run of the season. He only has 3. He and Peach were tied before coming into this game. The Rocketeers are up yet again. The last chance for them. They're down by 10. They need a big inning here. And a big inning is an understatement. Yellow Magic Koopa slaps out, but Blue Noki is able to make it on base. That provides chemistry for Red Pianta. Can Pianta hit a home run? This one's drilled over to left field. It gets down. Not a homer, but it's a base hit. Red Pianta has not hit a home run in so long. He only has 2. Which is still 2nd place on the Rocketeers. But that's not a lot, especially for a Pianta. Red Koopa scores another run there. Next up, Dixie Kong. She star hits it. It gets through the infield. Another run gets down. 3 runs have scored so far. Yoshi, hoping to bring in another. He's got 1 star. Will he use it? No, he slaps, and it's good. Single to load the bases for Fire Bro. Fire Bro can cut the lead down to 3 right here. Oh, instead he's going to line up the middle. That'll score 1. They're going to try and get 2. No, Dixie Kong goes back. She learned from the previous error. Good decision there from the Rocketeers. Red Shy Guy. Red Shy Guy grounds it straight to Black Shy Guy. That's 1 out, but they keep the inning alive. We're back to Yellow Madge. This has been a big inning so far for the Rocketeers. They've scored 4 runs so far. Or 5 runs, actually. They're halfway there. But with 2 outs on the inning, they have no more room for error. 2 runners on, 2 outs. Yellow Madge pops it up to center, but it gets down. Another run scores for the Rocketeers. They're starting to get this rally. Don't want to say anything too confident. Commentators curse and all. The Rocketeers have done well so far. Blue Noki. Blue Noki is up now. 1-1 count. 2-1 count. That one was outside. Next pitch is thrown inside. 3 balls on Noki. This one is star slapped, but it's thrown for the out, and that's the game. A good try from the Rocketeers, especially at the end. They made a strong push, but couldn't quite get there. That is the Rocketeers' highest scoring game of all time. 20 runs scored for them on that game. But they were not able to come away with the win. The Tax Evaders, too strong of a team. Boomerang Bro was simply too powerful. The Rocketeers even had more hits than the Tax Evaders. Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. They had not a single home run. Not even from Fire Bro. Fire Bro only got 2 RBI. Red Shy Guy got 6. Blue Noki got 2 RBI. The Koopas got 3 and 4, respectively. Dixie Kong got 4 strikeouts using 2-star pitches. Scoring 20 and losing is terrible. That is, yeah, unfortunate. Very disappointing performance. Not even, really. They had a good performance. It just came at a bad time. Peach only gets 3 strikeouts, uses 2-star pitches as well, and 5 homers for the Tax Evaders. Peach had 1, then both of the Bros had 2. 7 RBI for Boomerang Bro, 6 for Hammer Bro, and the Tax Evaders are back. They are back to their start of the season form, when they started out 9-0, absolutely demolishing everyone in the RBI standings. They're back. They're back with another huge Bro game. Again, disappointing for Bowser. Only 2 base hits, 1 RBI. Green Madge gets 4 base hits, 2 RBI. Junior, 3 hits, 2 RBI. Overall, a great performance for the Tax Evaders. And that is going to end our second game of the night. That brings us to the final one. 2 teams in the top 3 facing off. The Flock and the Lightning. The Lightning are hosting yet again. And the Flock, they've got Birdo as their captain. I have to decide, do I want to use my new lineup again? Sure, let's do it. Let's do it. Why not? Mario? No, not Blue Toad. That's the Flock's Toad. Oh god, it's lagging. It's lagging so bad. Yellow Toad and Green Toad. Toadsworth. Green Drybones. Petey. DK. And last but not least, who is it? Who is it? Who am I forgetting? Blue Madge. Alright, that should be good. That's the Lightning's lineup done. Now for the Flock. Oh yeah, they do have Blue Pianta and Green Noki. Let's see. Okay. Is that the Flock fielding? Green Shy Guy on first. Blue Toad in left. Yes, that should be good. Alright, now for the Lightning lineup. We're going to be sticking with this one. I think it worked pretty well. We scored a good amount last game. And it was honestly a pretty rough game all around. So I think if the players lock in, truly we got this. Truly. We are on a very small stadium, so it's going to be hard for the flock to get their slap hitting. There's a lot of hazards in this stadium as well. That makes it not ideal for slap hitting teams, which is also kind of a detriment to my team. My team is pretty good at slap hitting as well. So it's going to be a struggle. Who can hit the most home runs? We are going to save this game and get started. Last game of the night. Massive Wiener Man says, it's flock time, baby. Let's go flock. I personally disagree. I don't know. Might be a little bit of personal bias here. The flock are starting off for us on offense in this game. Green Shy Guy sends one deep to the outfield gap. That gets down for a double for Green Shy Guy. Next up is Blue Shy Guy. Blue Shy Guy's got chemistry on base. Swings and misses at that one. This one is watched. It's inside. Next pitch is popped up to left field. I was going to say, is that out? I didn't see the circle. No, it's caught by Mario. Green Shy Guy is able to tag up in time. The game lags quite a bit. And now we have Birdo up. Birdo charging but misses at the star pitch from Daisy. Next one is watched for strike 2. And a swing and a miss is the strikeout to start this game off for Daisy. Star pitch here against Green Noki. It's missed for strike 1. Next pitch is slapped over down the left side. Mario able to run and grab this one. That puts runners on the corners. But that's some chemistry on base for Blue Pianta, the starred power hitter of the flock. Misses a strong swing there. Charging again. That one's on the outside edge of the plate. Strike 2. This one's down the middle, popped up to the right gap. That gets down, and it's a ground rule double. That bounces over the fence. That is a very rare happenstance in this game. You don't see that one often. That is going to keep the 1 run scored for the flock. Green Noki, although she ran past third base, will have to go back. A star hit from Luigi. Bounces off of Petey. Oh, but it hit the ground first. They're not able to catch it. Yeah, that one dragged across the ground. It's an RBI single for Luigi. 2 outs and the flock have scored 2 runs so far. Blue Toad's going to drive in another one there with a charge swing over to the right field. 3-0 lead so far for the flock. Next batter is Purple Toad. Purple Toad is going to load the bases. They're going to try and send Luigi? No, he goes back to third base. That brings up Boo with bases loaded. That one hits the outside corner for strike 1. Boo slaps this one up the middle. That's going to score Luigi. They're going to try and get Toad as well, and they will. Toadsworth throws to third for some reason instead of DK. That's back to the top of the lineup for the flock. They've batted all the way around. Dixie's got 2 strikes and a strikeout there. They end the inning, but they score 5 runs in the first. That is a good start for the Flock. What can the Lightning do in response? They've got starred Mario. Takes strike 1 looking. Next one is inside for a ball. Another charge, another inside ball. This one Mario watches and it's down the middle for strike 2. Swings and misses, strikeout there. That's how it is for the Lightning. Every single leadoff hitter is out in some way. And PD gets an out there for 2 on the inning. That puts no runners on for DK. DK drills this one to right field, but it's a pop fly straight to Green Noki. The Lightning, they have been terrible at the start of games, but they usually do get it together and win by the end, given the record of 18-3. The emotions my team puts me through. That one also bounces over the fence, but it goes foul, so we do not see another ground rule double. That would have been crazy to have 2 in one game. This one's drilled to the right gap. That's going to get down as a double for Blue Shy Guy. Birdo up to bat now. Drills this one to the left side. That's not going to get out. It will bounce off the wall. That will score another run for the Flock, though. 6-0 lead. Green Noki up next. Green Noki hits this one. Diving catch by Green Drybones. A double play. A solo double play there for Green Drybones. And that puts no one on base for starred Blue Pianta. He sends one up the ground, up the middle. And that's single for Blue Pianta. That brings up Luigi. A captain, although not the one that the Flock choose to be their main captain. Luigi will hit on base there, slap over the infield. That's 2 runners on for Blue Toad. Blue Toad slaps one over to the right side, and that will load the bases for Purple Toad. Both of these teams have 4 Toads. In fact, including Toadsworth, there are 5 Toads in this matchup, out of the 7 total Toads in the league, which is just Toadette and Red Toad. This one's popped over to the right side, and it gets down. That's going to score 2 more for the Flock. Blue Toad is thrown out going home, though. Another 3-run score, and the Flock are up 8-0. The Lightning start off in the second inning with Toadsworth. There's a star chance on the line here. The Lightning have just 1 star and the Flock just 2. Both of these teams have kind of burned through their stars. 1-2 count for Toadsworth. But he watches that one go by and it's a strikeout. Green Toad watches that one for strike 1. Green Toad misses that swing, strike 2. This one is slapped over to left field. That gets down as a single. That wins a star chance for the Lightning in return. Now we've got Yellow Toad up to bat. Yellow Toad is charging, sends this one over the infield. That's going to get down. They're going to send Green Toad to third, and he makes it. Runners on the corners for Green Drybones. Green Drybones watches 2 go by. 2 strikes. Then Star hits one over to left field. They're going to score Green Toad off of that, and the Lightning are on the board. Next up is Captain Daisy. She misses a swing there. Strike one. Now she star hits this one. It's way over to right field, but Green Noki makes the catch. That's 2 outs now for the Lightning. Blue Magikoopa. Charges, sends it through the infield. Birdo makes the throw. The Flock able to hold the Lightning to just 1 run scored. Their lead is still 7 runs. They've got Boo up to bat, and then they're going to start cycling through their lineup for a 3rd time. Boo gets one down the third base line. That's a double for Boo. Also wins a star chance for the Flock. They have 4 stars to the Lightning's 0. Green Shy Guy up to bat. This one is popped over to left field, but gets down in front of Mario. Runners on the corners. Runners on the corners with no outs for the Flock. Blue Shy Guy up to bat. This one is hit over Green Drybone's head. That scores another run for the Flock. 9-1, they lead the top team in the league. This one's drilled down the right side, but it's caught by Green Toad. That's the first out of the inning. Shy Guy's trying to tag up to third and makes it. Next is Green Noki. Will hit a line out to Green Drybones. That's 2 on the inning. Started Blue Pianta, though, with a chance to bring some runs in. Sends this one down the left side. That's going to score 1 run. They will not get 2. They briefly think about sending Blue Shy Guy home, but think against it before he even takes 2 steps away. Luigi up to bat now. Another star hit for him. This one burns DK again, scoring another run for the Flock. Their lead is up to 10 runs. It's 11-1. Blue Toad is going to end the inning with a line out to DK. Another 3-run score for the Flock. And the Lightning are back to the top of their lineup for the 2nd time. Starred Mario up. Gets a good slap hit down just outside of Blue Pianta's reach. That's going to be a double for Mario. Mario's going for third. No, he turns around. That's a 1 runner on base for PD Piranha. PD clobbers this one, it's gone. A no-doubt home run from PD. That was perhaps the highest hit ball we've had. That one was absolutely smashed. But specifically vertically. That ball soared in the air. However hard hit that ball was, that's only 2 runs for the Lightning. They're still down 8. That does bring up DK. Sends one down the right line. Is that gone? Back-to-back homers for the Lightning. Back-to-back homers scores 3 runs. Brings the lead back down to 7. Can they cut into it anymore? Still no outs here. They're back to Toadsworth, who started off last inning. Toadsworth sends one down the right side. No, it's grabbed by Blue Pianta. That's an out. Green Toad up to bat. Drills this one to the right side. It's not going to get down. Oh, it's grabbed by the Piranha Plant. It is going to get down. That is a double for Green Toad. Yellow Toad up now, charges, hits that one foul. That was a strong hit there. Star pitch from Boo goes inside for ball 1. Swing and a miss for Yellow Toad. Strike 2 and watches the star pitch for a strikeout. Green Dry Bones. Grounds it straight to Birdo, and that's the end of the inning. Lightning score 3, but do not cut down the lead anymore. Flock are still up by 7. Lightning offense has really been struggling so far this game. If the Flock can keep their offense pushing, scoring run after run, they're going to make it impossible for the Lightning to come back at some point. First batter hits out, though. Purple Toad does. Boo pops this one up. It goes foul. Next one is grounded to DK for the second out. Green Shy Guy. Green Shy Guy hits this one down the right side. That's a single for Shy Guy. Next hitter is Blue Shy Guy. Blue Shy Guy takes strike 1 on the outside. This one is charged to DK. DK throws all 3 outs in that inning. And it's scoreless for the Flock, the Lightning. They've got a chance to come back here. Daisy, up to bat. She drills this one down the left side. Is that going to go foul? Yes, it does. Almost a home run from Daisy. Misses a swing there for strike 2. And when she watches, and it's a strikeout. Blue manager's up to bat now. Sends this one straight to Luigi. 2 outs. Starred Mario. Misses a swing. Misses another swing. 2 strikes. Sends this one to the right side. That should be caught by Green Noki, though. And it's another scoreless inning. Neither team has made progress in the past 2 innings. Birdo up now to start the top of the 5th. She hits a very deep double and wins a star chance for the Flock. One on Green Noki. Star pitch from Daisy is popped up. And that's caught by Dry Bones for the first out of the inning. Blue Pianta up to bat. Strike 1, that hits the inside corner. That one's down the middle for strike 2. Next one curves to the outside, but Blue Pianta makes contact. That is a base hit, runners on the corners. With Luigi up to bat, he's going to ground it to DK, but no star hit. Means it's thrown for an out. He does still get an RBI off of that one. And that puts the Flock up 12-4. Blue Toad pops this one up to center, but it's caught by Toadsworth. That's the end of the inning. The Flock score 1. PDDK to start off for the Lightning here. And this swing there is strike 1. PD swings again, that's strike 2. This one he makes contact with, it's lined through the right side. And Noki gets hit by the Piranha Plant there. That's going to be a triple for PD Piranha. That's chemistry on base for DK. charges this one to right side. That's going to be another homer. The Lightning have so far only scored on home runs. I don't know if this is some kind of self-imposed challenge, but I'm not digging it. We're a slap-hitting team, bro. We got to get these slap hits down. I like the home runs. But we're at half of their score right now. It's 6-12. We're still down by 6. Toadsworth lines out to green Shy Guy. Jumping catch. Green Toad takes a strike down the middle. Next one is slapped over to the right side, but Green Noki's there. That's another out. Yellow Toad has the 1-1 count. Slaps it to the right side, it gets through. That's a single for Yellow Toad. That brings up Green Dry Bones. Green Bones grounds it straight to Birdo, and that's the end of the inning yet again. The Lightning not able to get anything from their slap hitters. Flock are still holding their lead, though the Lightning have cut down by 1 run. Just 2 more chances for each of these teams. The Flock, they take theirs first. Purple Toad has 2 strikes so far and strikes out looking. It's a good strikeout for Daisy. She has not had a lot so far. Meanwhile, Boo has struck out quite a few Lightning players. This one is slapped foul by Boo. 2 strikes. This one he hits up the middle. That's going to get down. That's going to be a double for Boo. Next is Green Shy Guy. Green Shy Guy hits one down the foul line. It's grabbed by the Piranha Plant and made sure to be foul. This one's popped up to right field and caught by Green Toad. 2 outs on the inning. Next is Blue Shy Guy. Blue Shy Guy hits this one to the left side. It gets past DK. That's runners on the corners for the Flock, with Birdo up to bat. She's going to ground it straight to Green Dry Bones, and that's the end of the inning. A scoreless one for the Flock. Their lead is still just 6 runs. I say just, but with 2 innings left, it looks like it might be tough for the Lightning to come back from this. Star chance on the line, their pitchers dueling, and Daisy's going to pop out to right field here. That gives another star to the Flock. Star chance for Blue Magikoopa. This one is hit over the infield. That's a single. The Lightning have 1 on base for Starred Mario. Starred Mario misses a swing there. Misses another swing. He's just not in touch with the size of his bat right now. Sends that one foul down the right side. Charge swing here. It's hit high to right field. That one's going to be gone. Another home run for the Lightning. They have only scored on homers so far. 8 runs in this game. I don't know whether to be proud or mad at my team. Again, we are a slap-hitting team, mostly. PD and DK up now. PD slaps one up the center. That's going to be a base hit for him. PD Piranha, chemistry on base. The lead is down to 4 runs. That one's inside. It's a 1-1 count for DK. That one's outside. 2-1 count. This one's punched strong. That's going to be foul. But will Blue Toad be able to get under it? Yes! Blue Toad gets the out. Catches the would-be foul ball. And that's 2 outs on the Lightning here. Toadsworth sends one over to the right side, but Green Noki's under it. That's the end of the inning. The Flock get another chance to add to their lead, and then the Lightning have one more chance to come back. Still a chance here for Green Noki. It's popped up to right field, and Green Toad gets it. That's the out and the star for the Lightning. Blue Pianta here for the Flock. No one on base, but another star chance to win. And this one the Flock are going to get. Blue Pianta lines that one down the left side. Luigi up to bat. A runner on base. Misses a star swing. Or that was just a slap hit. My apologies. Takes strike 2 looking. And strike 3 comes on a corner pitch. That's a strikeout on Luigi, 2 on the inning. The Flock have Blue Toad up. With 2 outs and 1 runner on base, will he be the end of this inning, or will he continue the rally? He's going to star hit, and it gets through the infield. That's a single for Blue Toad. That puts it on Purple Toad now, who has passed Luigi for being the 3rd top player for the Flock. Purple Toad has 3 more RBI than Luigi, and a slightly better batting average. This one is star hit over to right field, but it's caught by Green Toad. Another scoreless inning for the Flock, and the Lightning have a chance. 4 runs, they've got their slap hitters. This is going to come down to the Flock's defense versus the Lightning's slap hitters. Green Toad up to bat. This one's popped up to center. That's going to be out number 1. The Flock just need 2 more. Yellow Toad up next. Has a 1-1 count. Swings but misses on that one. 2 strikes. This one is lined. It gets past Blue Pianta. That's a single for Yellow Toad. That brings up Green Dry Bones. Pops it up the middle and it gets down. 2 runners on for Captain Daisy. Will she use a star hit here? She takes strike 1. This one is star hit. It's over to the right side again. Will Green Noki get it? No, it comes down in front of her. They're going to score 1 run off of that and have runners on 2nd and 3rd. The Lightning are down by 3 right now, and the Flock need 2 more outs. This was a really rough game for the Lightning so far, but they have a chance to come back here. They have Blue Magikoopa up to bat. Star pitch from Boo, and it's outside for a ball. This one is hit by Blue Magic, gets down. That's another run for the Lightning. That's 2 runners on. The winning run is at the plate, and it's none other than Starred Mario. Starred Mario has not hit a home run all day. He is first place in the entire league in terms of batting average. If there's a time to do it, the time is now. Please, Starred Mario, save us, Starred Mario. He's being very patient. He's got 2 strikes, 2 balls. He's going to slap this one over to the left side. That's going to score another one. It's 12-11. The Lightning are down by just 1. PD Piranha up to bat now with 2 runners on base. This could be a walk-off for Petey. It's a line drive. It's going to load the bases for DK. Massive Wiener Man says, Flock, please, lock in. Don't you mean flock in? Ha, ha. A missed star swing by DK, and the Lightning are out of stars. This one's hit high up the middle. A walk-off grand slam by DK. The Lightning win it. The Flock The choke of the year. They were up by I don't even know. I can't think right now. That was insane. They were up by so much on the Lightning, but the Lightning pulled through. Scoring almost exclusively on home runs, I want to point out. All but like 3 runs. Absurd. DK's the MVP, absolutely deserved. DK is going to be jumping up the standings after this game. 7 runs in the 7th inning, the bottom of the 7th, to get the comeback win. Oh my god. Oh, this team had me so worried. Every single game, bro. That is like 3 walk-offs in a row. Why do we keep doing this? Oh, Flock, they still had a great game. They had no home runs, but Blue Pianta went 5 for 5, getting 2 RBI. Luigi had 3 RBI. Purple Toad had 2 RBI. Boo had 2 RBI. And on defense, Boo got 4 strikeouts using 3 star pitches. Daisy also got 4 strikeouts, but had to use 4 star pitches to do so. Just one more. And on offense, Green Dry Bones, Daisy, and Blue Match each got 1 RBI. Daisy's only hit was in the last inning. Meanwhile, the rest of the team, Toadsworth, went 0 for 4. Green Toad went 2 for 4. Yellow Toad 3 for 4. DK 3 for 5, 7 RBI with 3 home runs. Mario had 1 home run. I guess. Oh yeah, no, that was the last inning. Yeah. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. I lied to you. I lied to you. Oh, I forgot. I suppose if I forgot, it wasn't as much of a lie. PD also had a home run. He had 2 RBI, going 4 for 5 on the night. You look at these numbers and you'd say, wow, I can't believe the Lightning made it so close. How do they manage to do that every time? And I do not know. I do not know the answer to that one. The Lightning. Walk it off. What a thriller. That's the end of our games tonight. That's the last one done. I'm going to have the standings posted tonight, and then I'm not going to do the stats because I'm kind of baseballed out right now. You will not stop me from hopping on Minecraft, dude. It's time for the 2-week Minecraft phase in the friend group. You know how it is. So we gotta lock in on that. So we will have more games Wednesday. The standings and all the stats and stuff will be updated by then. Don't worry. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. What a exciting last game. Thanks for tuning in. Farewell.